first speaker in the panel is going to be Mr. Thami Letsoalo from ABSA. He's the Business Development Manager for the automotive sector. Thank you, Thami.
Thanks. So with all these things said, I mean, for us, we are here to enable the industry, to assist the industry. And the critical thing for us is how do we empower Africa's tomorrow together, one story at a time. I mean, out of everything here, and I think it's one of Taro's passion, if we are able to help 2 or 3 customers to join into the franchise and change their story, we will have really made our mark. So for ABSA, as much as we are here to talk about automotive, we view everything as one basket. One of the key focus for us, it's consumer services and automotive, FMCG, restaurant and QSR. And these are some of the franchise business models or subsectors that we are looking after. This is very important for us, to make sure that, by the time you go to a filling station, there are restaurants there. There are some services that are there. So we don't view it only as automotive, but then what are these alternative profit margins that you might experience? From a solution point of view, the world has changed, and for us, startups are very important. And within startups is how do we solution for the customer holistically? And gone are the days where you are viewed as an individual and your business is viewed differently on that. So the solutions need to be clear. It needs to be a holistic decision, whether you're coming to us for lending or deposits, cash, and merchant. We need to have a solution for you as an individual, the business, and your employees. I mean, we are going to festive seasons. Come January, some of your employees will not have money. So it's very important that we have solutions on how we can train your guys to be financially savvy and how to use their money profitably. So in terms of the franchise criteria that our finance institution look at, it's very important that you go to a brand that is reputable. So we view that as a tripartite. One, if you come with a brand that is reputable, that makes it easier because we know they've been there. We understand the solutions. As Maria's mentioned, your disclosure document, your franchise agreements, and operations and procedure manuals are very important. And you need to be able to understand these things so that your business becomes successful. And for us, I mean, these are some of the things that we look at. And most importantly, the number of planned stores and closures. That gives us an indication, one, from support and also the franchisees, the caliber that they're getting into the industry. The critical point also in terms of our own contribution, this is determined by the franchisor because they know the model, they know that it has worked. So for us, that is very important. Unencumbered cash. This for SMEs is always a challenge, and we are continuously looking at solutions and partners, how we are able to help the customers. But also think about it this way. If you invest something into your business, you will definitely make sure that it succeeds. In terms of collateral, we do understand there are challenges, and we've got solutions for that. So in a nutshell, I'll just go through the slides so that I give my colleague also an opportunity. We talk about the jockey. We are talking about the franchisee, the person who will be running the business, the character, the cash invested, the capability or capacity, and the collateral. These things are very important, especially the character. You need to go get someone who will be able to run the business, leave the business. And business is nice in good times, but then you want someone who'll have, the tenacity to stick with the business when times are tough. And those are kind of people I think franchisors are looking for. And for us, as a financial enabler, we are also looking for it. Makes it easier so that the business, succeed, because it's easier to be a franchisee, but staying in business, that's another challenge. So how do we get the SMEs into the playing field? For us, there are a couple of things that we look at as a business. And when I say a couple of things, I mean, there's a traditional way on how we'll fund business. And also there are other alternatives for us to see how we'll be able to get the customer in. We've partnered with a couple of companies to see how we'll be able to assist specifically, and this is specifically for aftermarket franchisees or businesses that will be in the Eastern Cape. So we'll be able to assist the customers with collateral where there's no collateral, especially when they lack security. So one, you need to be approved by the franchisor, get everything sorted, and we'll be able to give you a rebates once your application has been approved. So there'll be normal standard requirements from ABSA. Then after that, we'll also make sure that we provide you with business development when you need assistance. We've got customers who don't know how to do their books. We've got our enterprise development team that will be able to come through to assist you. We'll do this in line with and also in collaboration with the franchisor to make sure that you are able to keep your business going. Some of the basic criteria, especially on this, it must be a profitable business. It must be cash flow focused. We must be able to prove those cash flow expertise. You need someone who demonstrate or who has worked in the industry. And we've seen a couple of people, unemployment rate has gone up, but we've got people with skills and they'll be able to do this. So one, you must be at least full-time into your business. And for us, this is specifically for automotive aftermarket. So these are some of the loans up to 1 million rand pricing. It's risk-based. Obviously, we as per laws, we need to make sure that we vet and your credit scores, it's correct. You don't have any other debts. So it's specifically, like I said, for automotive aftermarket. So, and we are looking more into rural areas, peri-urban areas. That's where we want to focus. Just as a side note, we've partnered also with Dunlop, business in the box. So they've been rolling that across the country. Once you've been approved there, then it comes to us. We see how we'll be able to fund that. So on this one, there's also an enterprise development team that assists us in making sure that we've got, we are able to get people to come and be part of the aftermarket, and they've got the skills and stuff. And this is always a tripartite. The SME, it will be you who wants to be a franchise. And especially where there is a corporate, within East London, there's lots of there's OEMs where they'll give you a contract. So for us, once we have that MOA, we know that the contract is there and it's financed. We will be able to finance that if the cash flows are positive and stuff. So we do that with the corporate. We go and check the contracts and be able to assist you. And what is important for us also is post-lending management. It's easier to give you the money and you go, but then we've got a team that will be able, that you can reach out to assist you once you start your business. And last year, in terms of Auto Week, we had some of our SMEs where we've paid for them to join to come to Auto Week, where we introduced them to a couple of role players and they managed to grow their business there. So also business to business is very important, that we give you access to market, access to new players, access to different businesses where you'll be able to do the business. So from enterprise supply development, this is more on the corporates that want to grow their SME or their supply chain. It's very important for us that we will have that memorandum of understand that the customers request, and also the franchises that are coming in. So this is also bigger than franchise. You've got a corporate that wants to transform their supply chain. We do have those contracts, we do have those engagement, and as ABSA will act on behalf of those corporates to disperse the money to assess the SMEs or their supply chain. In terms of the solutions, this will just be high level, your normal loans, the property loans that you need, and the mortgage backed business loan is very important, where you own the business and you are able to, utilize that or release some equity on it for you to continue with your business. So without wasting any further time, I really look forward for us to engage than this being just a one-sided conversation. And thanks for the opportunity to the AIDC team. From our side, we'll definitely look for solutions, especially for Eastern Cape. And, the aftermarket finance solution that we've created, we definitely sure that it will be able to assist aspiring entrepreneurs in the aftermarket sector. Thanks a lot.